How's it going? Today we are going to be working on changing plug wires in a coil pack on a 2002 Dodge Grand Caravan. It has a 3.3 liter V6. Just to get started, let me flip my camera around here. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is you got to locate the coil pack. The coil pack is right here. The plug wires go into it. There's 6 plug wires because it's a V6. In order to get to this, you have this bolt here, another one back here, and then 2 more over here also. So in order to get this, when you take these bolts and nuts off, this is going to slide up. So in order for this to slide up, we're going to have to remove the power steering reservoir. That's real simple. There's a 8mm bolt here, and then back here on the bottom there's also a 10mm nut. What it does, this slides into it. You don't have to take it all the way out. Just take it out loose enough to get this off after you get these 2 bolts out. And really, when you put it back, you really don't even have to tighten the other one back up. It's a little bit of pain. If you want to, you can. Okay, so I've got the 2 bolts off the top of here. Now I've also took off the 2 vacuum lines here and here and put them out of the way over here. Now the 10mm bolt at the bottom, you're going to need a 3-inch extension, a 10mm socket, and a ratchet, and it goes in from the back this way. I left it there so I can show you where exactly that bolt is at. Simply just put your ratchet in on there and loosen it a few turns and it should come right off. Take it and grab a hold of it and wiggle a bit and pop it right up off there. Now if you look, I don't know if you can see it, hold on, let me get some light down here. Just to give you a better picture here, that is all the 10mm is. It's just a hold down bolt to hold the bottom of it down. So now that we got this out of the way and it's free to move around, you just get that out of the way or leave it sit there, and you will notice you've got a bolt right there, and then 2 back on the back side also that go down also. So you're going to take those 4 off and then the whole coil pack will lift right up. Okay, so I've got all 4 of those out. The 2 on the back are bolts. The 2 on the front are nuts that are screwed on studs. If the stud comes out with a nut, don't worry about it, no big deal. Okay, so now that I've got it loose, as you can see, it will lift right up and down. However, there is a plug on the back down here. So what you want to do is take your middle plug wire out the coil pack in the back, and you can access that plug real simple. Just use a screwdriver lightly and take that off of the coil pack, and then you'll be ready to remove it from its place. Right, so now I have the clip off the back. Be careful, there is a little red lockdown clip that comes in sideways. You're gonna have to take a screwdriver and lightly push that out before you unplug that. And now I've also made me a little hanger here to hold the power steering pump out of the way. Now if all you are doing is changing the coil pack out, then you can simply take the new one at a time, take the plugs off and put it onto the new one, and then remove this all the way out. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, and this is regardless any situation, any kind of vehicle you're working on, and any part you're working with, always compare the 2, make sure they are the same part before you start fully putting it together. A lot of your electrical parts, once you install it, you cannot take it back. So always make sure that it is the correct part before you start putting it together. What I'm going to do to make this easier is I'm going to undo the first 3 forward-facing plugs and put them onto the new one. That way I can get the back 2, get them off, keep them separated, get this out of here, put this one in there, and then put them back on into the correct position. Okay, now I have the old one out. The new one is down here with the front facing this way. The old one's out of the way. I've got my plug wires kind of put where I know where they're at. I got one here and I got one there. Those are 2 outsides and the other one's back there. So now I will go ahead and just easily slide the new one in. get it in place, and then hook the new plug, the plug wires back to it. Alright, now if you noticed, I left the back middle one off still because the plug down here still has not been plugged in yet. So I've got it in place. The one stud's there, so I know it's right where it needs to go. The only thing I have left to do is just put the plug back onto the bottom of it down here, hook the last plug wire back up, and then bolt everything back down. As you're putting everything together, just do the reverse as what you did when you took it apart. And that is that. Thanks for joining in. Feel free to like my channel and enjoy the other videos that I have there. Have a good day. God bless you.